Hello, growers. Want to boost your sales, reach new customers, and streamline your sales process, all from your home office? Ready Farmer 1, my book, is your ultimate guide to making it happen. Imagine increasing your farm's revenue without ever spending a Saturday at the farmer's market. The book will show you how to create, design, and market an online farm store. Learn from real farmers sharing real stories about how they move their stores online, freeing up their weekends and increasing their sales. Get my book, Ready Farmer 1, on Amazon and transform your farm business today. What about this? Given the wisdom you've accrued of a lifetime, what would you say to a 20-something who has interest in this space, doesn't really know what they want to do with their life, what direction they want to go in? What advice would you give them?
Really admire the interns who I see, the woofers, who are traveling and working on farms and having exactly that experience. So I'm guessing that you're talking about lost young people who are interested a little bit in farming of some sort. Go travel the world and work on farms. Because I think that it's not just the labor that you put in pulling carrots. It's the conversations that you have with other like-minded young people, and also those wizened up old farmers who've got the words of gold about how short life is and you need to work hard and make something of yourself and share the lessons, share the energy that you've got, give something back. Because that's what a lot of people say. Go travel and get into it. You don't need to have land either. I think it's such a method. It really bugs me. Yes, you have to have land if you want to do something crazy on a big scale that is infrastructure heavy. But I know so many people who are mobile. And okay, you don't have a permanent home, but that is a bit overrated, I think, when you think of all the baggage that comes with it. So I would say, pack your backpack and tie some boots to it and just find a farm and be honest, hardworking, and humorous. You should have a good experience and decide whether you want to do it permanently.
When I was younger, I don't think I was ever encouraged to do that. Find myself, if you will.
Yeah.
So It's probably been at least 10 years of me finding myself while I'm immersed in the rest of life, with kids, with jobs, starting businesses, that type of thing. Not when I was maybe the least encumbered in my 20s, where that's an easy time to go find yourself because you're not tied down to as much stuff.
And your brain is a little more receptive to change and new ideas.
On one hand, I could say, hey, that I was nowhere near as wise, right? So maybe it's better to find yourself when you're the wise old monk. But I think I had the belief that you had to choose stability or the greatest chance of success over the unknown. And I could probably say that might be the biggest disservice that I've ever been told. Because stability, I believe, is largely false. And it's not stable. And the unknown is it's unknown. But in my experience, life always works out. What would you say to that right there? Do you think that life always finds a way to work out?
Trust yourself. Yep. Yeah, I haven't been to university and I used to do sales. I sold these fandangle new pieces of technology called mobile phones when they first came out, and they were as big as a concrete block, and it was all crazy. There was someone coming in to compete with the telecommunications company that had been around since Alexander Bell. I sold real estate. Same thing. it didn't take any, certainly had no relation to what my parents thought that I should be doing. So I haven't been to university, have only been a salesperson and a mom, did mumming full time. And that was so important to me. Really glad that I did that. And now I've just fallen into this crazy life of growing food and connecting up other food growers. And, it's really nice to sit with the people who I've come across in the last 20 years and yarn with them in a very calm, quiet, contemplative way and find out that their lives and my life are better for having known each other. It's almost like a tribal thing. Come to this place and there's trust, community, and we all feel like we're doing good. So these are mostly other farmers. We're doing good with the time and the land and the skills that we have. Not a bad feeling.
Hello, growers. Looking for a simple way to supercharge your diet with powerful nutrients? Meet broccoli microgreens. These tiny sprouts pack 10 to 100 times more nutrition than mature broccoli, making them a true superfood. With their mild flavor, broccoli microgreens can be added to any meal or smoothie, giving you a tasty health boost. They're easy to grow, ready in just 7 to 9 days, and thrive in various environments. Rich in sulforaphane, calcium, vitamin C, vitamin A, iron. They protect your cells and fight inflammation. Perfect for boosting your health goals or as a market crop. Start growing them today and experience the benefits. Get 100% organic, pathogen-tested and pathogen-free broccoli microgreen seeds at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.